Beyonce controls all women.
Beyonce and all of her Beyonce-ness.
I know the truth. I know Beyonce is the queen of the world.
Do not blaspheme Beyonce.
Thank you, Beyonce.
My artist of my life is Beyonce. Beyonce, whoo! Thank you so much.
Beyonce. I fell in love with her.
There's nobody like Beyonce.
I love you, Beyonce. Thank you for releasing that.
Beyonce and Jay-Z. I mean, they're the king and queen of America.
I definitely want to say thank you to Beyonce.
It's time for us to dive into Beyonce and why there have been so many instances of celebrities thanking her. At this point, it's beyond a conspiracy because there is so much evidence that there's something going on behind the scenes where every single person in entertainment feels threatened by Beyonce. TikTok users are having fun with a meme in which they make sure to thank Beyonce in something of a satirical conspiracy theory, proposing that Beyonce wields some tremendous, almost godlike power. Now, I don't want to be too much of a conspiracy theorist in this video. We're not going to go and talk about the Illuminati, but I can't help but to think about it. Of course, Beyonce is a highly respected and an accomplished artist, so I don't want to say that she doesn't deserve people thanking her. She's done a lot for the industry, a lot for women, a lot for Black women, so I don't want to discount this, but there are sometimes instances where these thank yous don't even make sense.
It controls all women. Beyonce owns women. This is true. Around the world.
I even heard it from Beyonce and all of her Beyonce-ness.
Fastest woman in the world. Is that a lot of pressure that comes with that? No, because I know the truth. I know Beyonce is the queen of the world.
Wait, not that Beyonce owns all women. I still can't get over that Ed Sheeran said this.
Trust me, you're the biggest female in the world. No, not Beyonce is. Duh. Do not blaspheme Beyonce.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, The Guardian recently said that you're the woman right now making like the best pop music on the planet.
As long as Beyonce is alive, that statement is not true.
Thank you, Beyonce's new album release. Woo. I'm excited, but is it okay to release something this fire during a heat wave?
You guys just got a taste of what we're going to get into. There is so much more. Let's start off by talking about the 2017 moment where Adele just went on and on about how she didn't feel like she deserved the award. Now, I think we could all say that we love Adele. I actually saw Adele and Beyonce in the same weekend. I saw Adele on a Friday and Beyonce on a Saturday in Vegas. She described Beyonce as a major inspiration, the artist of her life. Let's just say Adele was not going to have a Taylor Swift Kanye moment because she made sure she was going to thank Beyonce. Photos of Adele holding a shattered award sparked rumors that she had purposely broken her Grammy in half to share it with Beyonce. Let's go ahead and break down this moment scene by scene.
My artist of my life is Beyonce. This album for me, the Lemonade
Artist
album,
of her life? She's like hyperventilating.
So monumental, Beyonce. It was so monumental and so well thought out and so beautiful and so
I have to say, I really did like that Lemonade album, so she's not lying.
and we all got to see another side to you that you don't always let us see, and we appreciate that. All us artists here, we fucking adore you. You are our light. And the way that you make
Look at them bowing.
my friends feel, the way you make my Black friends feel is empowering, and you make them stand up for themselves. And I love you. I always have, and I always will.
So imagine this, you're out grabbing a coffee, maybe running a quick errand, and then out of nowhere, bam, you're in a car accident and now you've got medical bills adding up like a bad to-do list. And no surprise, the insurance company is giving you the runaround. It's like, really, can I catch a break? Sadly, this happens way too often. You've got these firms that promise you the world and leave you buried in paperwork and stuck with those low-ball settlements. That's not right, but it doesn't have to be your story. Enter Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. These guys are like the Avengers of legal help. With over 1,000 attorneys and offices in each state, they've got the muscle to take on big insurance companies and fight for you. And let me tell you, they don't mess around. Just this year, they locked in a $26 million settlement in Philly, 40 times the insurance offer. So clearly Morgan & Morgan is the firm you want fighting for you. Plus, it's super easy, no appointments, no stuffy meetings. You could submit everything they need right on your phone. And it doesn't cost you a dime unless you win. So if you've been injured or you know somebody, don't wait. You can go to forthepeople.com/Sloan, or you could check out my link in the description below. Remember, it's all free unless you win. Morgan & Morgan has your back because they're for the people. Thank you for sponsoring this video and enjoy. When it comes to the Grammys, we also saw Lizzo in 2023 thank Beyonce and, of course, her husband Jay-Z in 2024. Let's take a look at what Lizzo had to say.
Beyonce, whoo!
In the 5th grade, I skipped school to see you perform. My
I mean, you must understand too. I mean, Beyonce is a huge superstar.
sister, she got me out of school. It was literature. I'm good. And where you at, Beyonce? My eyes are wet. You changed my life. You sang that gospel medley, and the way you made me feel, I was like, I want to make people feel this way with my music. So thank you so much.
I mean, the way they get so emotional, it does seem like they're speaking to a queen of something.
You clearly are the artist of our lives.
Wait, hold up. Didn't Adele say the same thing? Like, you're the artist of my life. Lizzo said, you're the artist of our lives. Maybe she's taking notes from Adele. Now, I did mention this moment where Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift during her 2009 VMAs acceptance speech with the famous line, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. Potentially trying to save Taylor Swift from, you know, some potential threat if Beyonce didn't get her praise.
Yo, Taylor. I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
Wait, okay, but also looking at Kanye, this does not seem like the Kanye we see nowadays, and it almost seems like a setup moment.
But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Bad hair too. He had really bad hair.
One of the best videos of all time.
Singers paying tribute to an artist they respect isn't anything out of the ordinary, but compilations of award ceremony clips lead to speculation that artists fear Beyonce. Which I question, should I just go ahead and thank Beyonce for my YouTube success right now?
Huge influence on me, Gaga, and our next performer, Beyonce.
It's so interesting because, wait, is this her? This is not her acceptance speech, is it?
Beyonce and I started out around the same time, and just like all of her fans, I fell in love with her. The first time I saw her, from her singing to dancing to acting, she can do it all. She's a triple threat and one of the most talented.
You know what? We haven't seen an interview with Beyonce in a very long time. Have you guys comment below?
People I've ever seen.
I've had the privilege of being around her gift and knowing what an incredible artist and kind woman she is.
You know, look at Lady Gaga all trying to play pretend, but I've heard that actually the song that she did with Beyonce, Telephone, is a song that she's not happy with, something that she's not wanting to revisit. I don't know if you guys have heard that.
Beyonce is a beautiful soul. There's nobody like Beyonce.
There's nobody like Beyonce. This person commented, Britney and Gaga did not want to say that. This person asks, what hold does Beyonce have on these people? What kind of power could she have to make literally everyone in entertainment defer to her in terror? Let's go through some more examples.
There's in Texas. I love that song. That is a great song. I love you, Beyonce. Thank you for releasing that.
Thank you, Coachella. I'm sorry I'm not Beyonce. I love you. Good night.
Why is Billie Eilish apologizing that she's not Beyonce?
Thank you, Beyonce, for giving an incredible performance at Coachella.
Another one?
Proving you're the only person who can pull off the minion look. That's fantastic. She can do it. She can do it. She can do anything. She can do anything.
Now, this thank you Beyonce thing has been around for a long time, as you could tell, but now that people are starting to talk about Jay-Z and his connections to Diddy, people are starting to look at Beyonce differently. She's often used religious and historic, figures and illustrations in her music, like a lot of artists do. We've seen Katy Perry with The Dark Horse, for example. So it's not the first time that Beyonce and Jay-Z have been confronted with conspiracy theories, but this thank you Beyonce is taking a next level.
There was also Beyonce and Jay-Z at the table. Right. Which, I mean, they're the king and queen of America.
You know she exists, and but you never see her until all of a sudden you're just like, it happened. Wait, that was her, right? And then you always know that she's somewhere in the world that can reach out and touch you.
I definitely want to say
That's pretty scary because what do you mean? Like she's always watching?
thank you to Beyonce. I love her work ethic. I love the way she is. I love the way she carries herself. And my mama will always be like, Megan, what would Beyonce do?
Beyonce shows me what you can create when you give your all and you make space for others to do the same.
Yo, happy birthday, Beyonce.
No, you can't. Beyonce is beyond.
She's just up here. She's in a league of her own.
Just because, she's Beyonce. She's,
incomparable.
Maybe it is time that I issue my official thank you. This person commented, "Thank you, Beyonce. Please don't go after me." Another person wrote, "How did we never catch this?" Which is a good question, but I guess just someone had to point out the trend, and then once you started to look into it, almost every single person has brought her up.
Celebrity crush that's not your girlfriend. Beyonce.
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 Yeah. Beyonce. I remember watching Beyonce and thinking, oh, she's a star. I want that.
I used to listen to Beyonce
It's like she can't even get the name out.
growing up.
I think she's what every female artist should strive to be on, strive to be like.
Beyonce knows what she does. She makes women dream. She's so beautiful. She's on top of things.
Oh my gosh, I just want Beyonce to be the mother of my children.
It's just like I'm her number one star.
My favorite superhero is Beyonce.
I'm a Beyonce believer.
Like in my next life,
Beyonce believer.
I'd like to be Beyonce. Beyonce is the Autobahn of.
This person wrote, "I believe other artists are probably afraid of what will happen if they outshine Beyonce. I know she has the power to get rid of people, to unalive them. It's just effed. One day every single celebrity will get exposed for how effed up they are." Wow, this person went in. Now, J. Cole has been thrown into the mix because he has a song that has some interesting lyrics. In his song, She Knows, he released it in 2013, there are some lyrics where he brings up Beyonce, mentioning the fact that Beyonce allegedly knew about a ploy that was orchestrated by Jay-Z and Diddy that led to the tragic deaths of singers. Many pointed out that J. Cole mentioned lead singers by name in his song, singing "Only bad thing about a star is they burn up. Rest in peace to Aaliyah, rest in peace to Left Eye, Michael Jackson, I'll see you as soon as I die." Which both Aaliyah and Left Eye died in very particular ways. We've covered that both on this channel and my Let's Get Into It podcast. And you guys know it's gotten bad if JoJo Siwa is even thanking Beyonce.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce. Just thought we'd be the dance community to say
As for J. Cole's song She Knows, a lot of people think it sounds like Knowles, like Beyonce's last name, noting that it's interesting that the three people he listed, Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson, all passed away on the 25th of the month, which it just may be a coincidence, or maybe she likes the 25th. Internet users also believe that Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy's common birth dates of the 4th seemingly hinted at them planning something heinous together. However, it is important to note there is no evidence of these three artists being involved in the deaths of Left Eye, Aaliyah, or Michael Jackson, even though there could be a tunnel from Michael Jackson's to Diddy's, but that's a rumor. This person commented, "I think they're involved in some Illuminati type stuff. They have to pledge their loyalty to her, or they have to think thanking her an award speech will give them a leg up in the industry." I want to hear what you guys think of this conspiracy in the comments below. I mean, is it much of a conspiracy when we have this much evidence? But again, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.